Hi, welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities once again.
Amy, I think
Chris, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, I was going to say it's all for one and one for all with the Three Musketeers, and I know that you're ready to go. You're ready for a sword fight this morning. I could tell.
Well, you just wanted to steal my line, right? You wanted to make sure you got to say it. I love it.
It's the best
super
line
excited,
around.
Chris. Yes, you're right, and you got the honor this morning. But I get the honor of being here at Barter Theatre, of course, here in downtown Abingdon, and we are so excited to be showing you some of the different shows that are underway right now. We're starting with the Three Musketeers, as Chris mentioned, because you got to get your tickets for this one quickly, because this one is only on till April 4th, and you don't want to miss it. All the adventure, all the sword fights, of course, the romance. We've got a couple of the actors up early this morning, all dressed for us. They're even going to give us a little bit of a taste of the show. We've got Jacob Newty here, along with Sean Campos. And first of all, to be doing the Three Musketeers, Chris stole the iconic line, but this one, such a classic for people, and it does have so many of those popular lines. What's it like for you guys being part of this show?
It's always just so fun to be part of some classic literature that we all know and love. That's one of the best parts about doing theater, is getting to step into worlds that we've heard about, that we've seen in maybe other medias, and getting to experience that journey yourself is always very fun.
And Sean, of course, for you, being part of the Three Musketeers takes me back in time a little bit as well.
Absolutely. I let my inner child run free, because who doesn't like to play with swords whenever you're a kid? So, you know, I'm letting my inner child free, and it's a beautiful thing.
And speaking of that, the choreography that comes into play with sword fighting, I mean, it's like dancing, but at a whole different level, because there's so many really true parts to the intentional steps.
Oh, most definitely. It is like dance, but with 3 feet of steel in your hand. So the risk management is a little bit higher with this art form than it would be dance. No disrespect to my dance, because I do love it, but under the tutelage of our amazing fight choreographer by the name of Rod Kinter, he is near and dear to our hearts and has elevated our game as artists every time he comes and works with us.
And what was that like for you guys, learning that choreography and being part of that?
Well, this is my first time really holding a sword in any real capacity, outside of course my basement when I was young. So it was quite a bit of fun. It was a bit of a learning curve, but he's so good at helping us to understand exactly why we're doing the things we're doing, in terms of safety, but also in terms of this is how our character would go in for the kill at this moment, and this is how other characters would evade the kill. So it's all very like martial speaking. We talk about some real stuff, things I never knew about, and it was quite enlightening. Very fun. Yeah.
Okay, and only a few Band-Aids, right, during the training process?
You know, so far, I don't even want to say it. We have been very, very fortunate to go through the rehearsal process, and so far with performances without any injury. Let me knock on some wood as I say that.
Yes. And Sean, you play the bad guy this time.
I do. I love my villains, and Rochefort is someone who I've wanted to play for quite some time, so I'm finally getting to check that off the list.
All right, and of course you're just wanting to be part of those Three Musketeers.
Yeah, I'm just a boy from the country trying to prove his worth to everyone, and it feels pretty close to home. I'm from like Iowa, so so it feels like a story that is pretty true to my heart as well.
All right, and you're going to actually do one of the scenes for us. Just kind of set it up for us.
Yes. So this scene happens right at the beginning of the play. I have just arrived in Paris, and this man over here insults my dress. He calls it boorish, so I must obviously be from the country, and of course I, D'Artagnan, take quite a bit of insult for that, and I ask him to pay for his insults.
All right, well, we're going to let you guys get set up. We're going to give you a little clip from the Three Musketeers, and while they're getting ready, we do want to let you know the Three Musketeers underway right now here at Gillum Theatre. For your tickets, of course, you can go to bartertheatre.com. It is underway now through April the 4th, so you don't want to miss it. Here we go. And there we go. Oh, my goodness. And for more of that, of course, you can get your tickets at bartertheatre.com, The Three Musketeers. And coming up a little bit later, we're going to be talking about Peter Pan, another type of magic here at Barter Theatre. That's later in our show. Stay with us.